Novocaine releases into theaters next week. I had a chance to check it out at a Marcus Mystery movie, and today I'm going to give you my review. But before I do, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you never miss another 2025 movie review. And while you're down there, comment down below if you have seen the movie already, what are your opinions on it? Or if you haven't seen it, what are your anticipations for it? Are you looking forward to Novocaine, or is that a movie that you don't really want to see? I want to know all that and more. And with that said, let's dive right into my Novocaine review. This was a movie I was really looking forward to. I really liked the trailers. I love Jack Quaid. I love action movies like this. And it's just basically a movie where a guy who can't feel pain goes to save this girlfriend. We've seen thousands of movies like this before where just an ordinary guy goes to save somebody and turns into a complete badass. But we haven't necessarily seen one like this, where our protagonist can't feel pain. It's more of a unique story. And that was an aspect I was really looking forward to in this movie. And the movie itself, I didn't love. I thought it was good. I thought it was fine. It's more of a movie that, when it comes to home video, that maybe one day I'll just put it on in the background. It's more of that. But the movie doesn't do anything that really impresses me. The first positive I gotta talk about, and the great thing about the movie, is Jack Quaid. I love Jack Quaid. He was in Companion, which is my favorite movie of the year so far. He's phenomenal in that movie. He's in The Boys, which is a show that I really enjoy. He's in here, which I think he's great in here. He's able to be so likable, have all the comedic moments, and I do really like Jack Quaid, and I think he brings his charm to this movie, and I think it really works. Alongside him, we have Amber Midthunder, who I don't think is necessarily great in the movie, but she's good. She's fine as this character. Doesn't do anything that really wows me or anything. She's good enough in the movie. Besides that, the action and the brutal nature of the film is pretty good. Action doesn't do anything that makes me say, oh, this is awesome, but it's just like, yeah, people get beat up, people die. It's kind of a cool thing there, and the brutal nature of it is cool. You have blood, guts, broken bones, body parts falling off, and you see all of it, and the brutalness of the movie was something I did expect going into, and it's something that did pay off. I thought the brutal nature of the film really worked for a movie like this, where he can't feel pain, so obviously they're going to do things with that, where they're ripping fingernails off, which is one of my pet peeves. I hate watching people get their fingernails ripped off. They're just doing everything, and the brutal nature is good. The action doesn't do anything that necessarily wows me, but it's entertaining action. It's not action that you can't see. Like, you don't sit back and you're like, I can't tell what's going on. You can tell what's going on. It just doesn't do anything innovative. It doesn't do anything awesome in the movie. The humor also is fine. It doesn't do anything that absolutely wows me, but it is good humor. There were some jokes that got me. A lot of them are held to the third act. I mainly laughed during the third act. That's when the jokes started to work for me. But there are some funny jokes in the movie, and again, led by Jack Quaid's charm, which are the main reasons I did laugh at the movie. Villains in the movie, I also did like until I didn't. I feel like the more the movie goes on, the main villain gets a little bit more annoying, and not in a good way. But at the very beginning, I thought it was cool. Like, I thought they were just going to be the villains, like, oh, we killed somebody, we can't do that. But no, from the very beginning, they just instantly murder somebody, and it was very cool and very brutal in that aspect. But the more the movie goes on, the more I thought the main villain and his humorous timing just didn't necessarily fit with me. I thought that it got a little more annoying as the movie goes by, but the villains in the movie were pretty good. They were alright. And in case you can't tell, the main word I've been saying during this review is alright. This movie did nothing to wow me. I thought it was good. Like I said, it'd be a movie that I'd play on the background on my TV up there. But the movie doesn't do anything that absolutely just like, whoa, that was awesome. That was such a cool movie. It's just like, yeah, it was fine. It was a fine movie. Because just nothing's great. There's good stuff, but nothing's innovative. Nothing's original. We've seen body parts fall off. We've seen people get broken bones before. The only original part of that is that he can't feel pain and the comedic timing that comes with that. But the jokes aren't necessarily all that funny. A lot of them feel kind of forced. And while there are a couple that did give me to chuckle, it just doesn't do anything specifically great. The only great thing in the movie is Jack Quaid, and that's because Jack Quaid is fantastic in everything he is in. But the movie, like I said, just doesn't do anything that wows me the entire movie. And I kept sitting back like, okay, when's the movie going to do something awesome? I'm enjoying the movie, but like it hasn't done anything awesome yet. It hasn't done anything that completely wowed me yet. And it's a little bit frustrating when you watch a movie that you think you'll absolutely love and you just don't get the awesome nature of it. You just don't feel how awesome it is. You feel Like, okay, it's just okay. It's an okay movie. Also, in the con side, the character arcs, as far as the film goes, are kind of stupid. I'm not going to spoil because the movie's not out yet, but a certain way we go with the characters is beyond stupid. We get a certain twist in the middle of the film, which I think was one of the best parts of the film. Like, my jaw was on the floor on the twist, something unique, and I thought it would go a different direction, but it goes not in a different direction. It's stupid. It's a stupid character arc, and the way the film wraps up, like, you cannot seriously be going this direction. I am not bothered by extending your belief in movies, but this film really, like, you have to extend your belief. I mean, yeah, obviously, it's a guy who could feel no pain killing people. Yeah, you gotta extend your belief, but, like, the direction that we go at the end of the film, just some decisions the characters make, the character arcs, are incredibly stupid, and I just could not believe we were going that direction. A little bit disappointing in that. Like I said, the film's fine. Doesn't do anything that wows me like I thought it would, but it doesn't do anything besides the character arcs that overly made me say it's negative. I just think the film's good. It's a good film. But I was expecting a great one. Before I give you my final score, don't go down to the comment section and tell me, did you guys like the movie? If you have seen it, if you have not seen it, are you anticipating the movie? I would love to know all that and more. And with that said, Novocaine, led by a very strong performance by Jack Quaid, has fine action, fine humor, and a decent enough villain, but nothing's necessarily great. I sat the whole movie thinking, okay, when's this going to get great? And then the character arcs in the third act are endlessly stupid. That's why I'm going to have to give Novocaine a B. Thank you guys for clicking on my Novocaine review. Stay tuned for a February movies ranking soon, and then also I'm going to do a Defenders review, and then Born Again's out. So this weekend, I'm going to have my Born Again coverage because I got 3 more episodes of Daredevil Season 3, and I'm also going to have Daredevil Season 3 review coming very soon. And with that said, subscribe.